7 a.m., man. Get the day started. I love to start my day off with a quick morning shower. You know, just to wake up, feel refreshed, then head out. You know me, man. I always gotta do my hair. This is what I normally use right after the shower. Look at the ingredients. So it's not what we eat, it's also what we use on our skin for products like conditioner, shampoo, lotion, deodorant. All that plays a part in how we feel. I want to make sure you guys understand how important it is to set your circadian rhythm. So this is what, you know, dictates what time you wake up at, what time you go to bed. And in order for you to set your circadian rhythm, you have to go to bed and wake up at the same time every single day. And there's no better way to do that than start with sun. Come out here, absorb sun for at least like 10, 15 minutes. As we're getting sun, we also do breath work to really wake up the body. Throughout the entire breathing session, it's all through your nose. So you're gonna go 3 sets of 30, and on the last one, you're gonna hold your breath for 30 seconds. The second set, you're gonna hold your breath for 45 seconds, right? And in between the last set, you're gonna hold it for a minute. On that 30th second, you're gonna inhale again, and then exhale on that last minute. Right? Now we're gonna inhale, right? Expand our stomach for 7 seconds. Now hold for 30. And when you exhale, you kind of want to exhale all the way out and squeeze, like engage your stomach so that you're getting all that breath out. After we're done this, we go straight into daily affirmations. This takes me about like 30, 40 minutes, honestly. Because it's super important to vision what you want in life, to talk, you know, nice to yourself, because your brain, your subconscious doesn't know the difference. It doesn't know the difference between reality and what's fake, what's real and what's fake. It's super important to envision it. Not only just tell yourself, but also as you're saying these things, envision it. Envision you actually being there physically, like, and it's gonna take time. This has taken a while to finally, like, not master, but to be able to see it thoroughly, you know, every day. It's so worth it because your goals become more clear, and your desire to reach them also becomes more clear. If it is on the court, see yourself playing against your favorite player. See it, visualize it, and then of course apply it, because you can't just visualize, you can't just say it to yourself and then not go out there and do it. So of course that's the main part, but this is even more important if you got that down already. This is what I always start with. Make sure my gut is feeling well. You guys check them out. Coconut Cult is definitely one of the best if you're trying to fix your gut. It's a probiotic coconut yogurt. And this is something I've been like honing in on as much as I can, because your gut really dictates how you feel on a day-to-day. And I've suffered from like extreme bloating for the longest now, and I'm finally like, you know what, I don't want to feel like this anymore. So I'm gonna do everything I can to make sure I feel normal. Like, bloating's not normal after eating, it's not. So if you do have some type of bloating, really see the foods that are causing that. You might be eating too fast, you might just be eating processed foods. Stress levels can dictate bloating. You know, start really researching and becoming a student of your body so that you can feel better. Whether you're a basketball player, whether you're just, you know, a regular person just trying to feel better on your day-to-day. But it's not just that, like, it's also the fruit and the vegetables that are sprayed. And whenever they're sprayed with these pesticides, that also causes gut issues. So I get everything organic now, so nothing sprayed. Get the dates, as you can see, organic. Kiwis, you know I love kiwis. Sweet potato, these are so good. Great. Then we got some mangoes, organic. Aguacate, baby, ya tú sabes. Nah, but seriously though, guys, like, this stuff is extremely important. Free range, organic, look, pasture raised. So this is mineral sea salt. Most other, you know, table sea salts have heavy metals in it. There are two great brands, great brands. Celtic sea salt and then the Baja Gold. Just drinking regular water, you're not hydrating your body. You just pee it all out. Water needs something to retain into, which would be the salt, and to actually hydrate the body, the electrolytes. Why do you think these electrolyte drinks are all extremely high in salt? Because that's what hydrates the body. A protein shake, then you want to fuel your body with carbs, especially like fast carbs. Just 2 days. A little piece of sourdough bread. I'm telling you, you guys will feel the difference as soon as you switch to eating whole foods and organic stuff. Like, I'm looking at this as an investment. I've always ate extremely good, but I didn't, you know, get to the organic side, you know, and the pasture raised and the grass-fed, grass-finished. Like, those are the things you need to look for, especially with meat. Meat is extreme. That would dictate so much. Like, I feel like that's another part that's been really messing with my gut. Monday, Wednesday, Friday, I do full body. Tuesday, Thursday on my low days. So it's important to make sure you're also keeping your high days high, your low days low. Managing workload is super important because that's what causes overuse injuries. And I struggled with this for the longest, man. Like, just thinking I was a robot, that I could come one day, work my butt off, come the next day, work my butt off. Like, no, I'm not a robot. We don't function like that. And sometimes you get more from just relaxing or just taking a walk or a little bike ride, you know, stuff like that. It's active recovery, foam rolling, doing mobility, breath work, which is incorporated throughout my entire day. Breath work is always incorporated because it's super important to be in that parasympathetic mode after you work out. We're already in that sympathetic mode enough throughout the day, whether it's our environment, on the basketball court, it's like the go mode, like, ah. And also just not scrolling through, you know, Instagram consistently and trying to really manage that as well, because that can play a huge role in, you know, raising your cortisol levels. It's not just physically, it's also mentally that you need to take a break. On my high days, come back from a workout and feel amazing. Just because I took that one low day off. Not off, but, you know, I took that one low day, which was pretty much my active recovery. And this is honestly what pros do. This is being smart. This is really, you know, taking care of your body by realizing you're not a machine and you need breaks. You need to manage your load. One key for my hoopers. This type of stuff you see in Florida, bro. Little ISO, 30 seconds each leg. So we just came back from the gym. It's important to make sure you're recovering after your workouts. Throughout our workout, we're in that sympathetic mode. So you want to listen to high vibrational music, something very slow to relax your nervous system, bring down your cortisol levels, and be in that parasympathetic mode. It's super important to make sure that we're storing our muscle glycogen after the workouts to recover as well, repair your muscles. I got the free range organic eggs, grass-fed butter, have some oats. Also some really good stuff for like soy sauce, but it has no soy as you can see in it, so it's cocoa aminos. It's a great alternative for soy sauce for sure. I just throw a little bit on top. We got about a half cup of oats, which is about like 34 grams. We got the cashew milk, a little bit in there, not too much. Very plain and simple, but gets the job done. So we got the cocoa aminos on that chicken. We got 2 eggs. We got a half cup of oats with some honey and cinnamon. And make sure you guys are really fueling and restoring your muscle glycogen. That's how you recover, you restore, prepare, repair your muscles. I'm highly convinced too that honestly the best type of film to watch if you want to watch real basketball is not the NBA, it's EuroLeague for sure. So this is what I mean when I say EuroLeague guys are super smart. They play a lot more cerebral than an average NBA guy does, because most NBA guys depend on their athleticism. Right, so big man pops up, hit, handoff, right? Originally on the opposite side was for him to come off a double stagger, but his defender anticipates it. He kind of cheats over, so he's smart enough to read it, backdoor. But now the Barcelona defenders are smart enough to communicate that, so they did a great job on defense to talk. Now he comes up, no changes in personnel, gets the ball. Now 2-man game with the big, and this is a shooter, so this is a terrible job on his part. He goes under again. Smart enough to read that he goes under, hides behind the screen, pops the 3, cash. He was just off the ball. Now he's on the ball and is able to make a play as well. So down screen, hit, goes out to the corner, 2-man game on the opposite side, right? He pops out, 45 cut, right? Number 6, 45 cut, hit into a screen, into another ball screen, right? Now, help side does his job, and this guy is an amazing passer, right? So as soon as help side steps over, look, he's already way too deep, right? But he does his job because that's what, you know, he's supposed to do. Even though, ultimately, I mean, what is he doing? If he's going straight up with a big, more than likely, that big is going to punch that. But he does his job. He does what he's supposed to do. Even though number 20 is supposed to be here, he's supposed to drop because he's first pass out. He did his job, help side. He's supposed to drop. So say the ball went here, number 20 has to shoot out there. Say the ball goes to 30, number 20 got to shoot out there. But since he doesn't do that, he makes a perfect read, wide open 3. Regardless, missed shot, but you guys see the reads. Remember, strong side's never supposed to help. Even though sometimes we're undisciplined and we do. So it's a 4-man game. 1, 2, 3, 4, right? Sideline ball screen. He comes off. 45 guy here. His job is to stunt and get back to him. If he overhelps, if he stays too long or gets too deep, that read from this guard would be to swing it to 45 guy, right? For a spot up 3-pointer. But what he does is his job, stunts, gets back to his man, right? Now, big man guy, his job is to stay in between ball and his man, which is the guy that's rolling, right? And then if he fully commits, this guy, weak side, his job is to crack down on the big, and now he's first pass out. So if the ball goes here and gets skipped to there, since he did his job, he cracked down, he's first pass out here or here, right? But since big man fully commits, he doesn't come over, doesn't do his job, this is what happens. Big man rolls, alley-oop. This is why it's so important for you guys to play with pace off the ball screen, to let plays, let reads develop. If you come off 90 miles per hour off a ball screen, you're not letting anything develop. Therefore, these reads will not be there. Play, watch this set. Okay, horn set, right? So, sideline ball screen into another ball screen. He's aware that this big, the opposite big of Real Madrid, so the FC Barcelona big, has more than likely the whole game been either soft hedging or hard hedging, right? So when he does that, he's now behind the play. So again, this is when being cerebral in basketball comes into play. So he's like, okay, he's been doing that very often, so I can slip it. He can make that pass here now, right? That's a pass that he can make if he slips it and it's open, right? But he's able to react. And the right thing to do, the right play 9 times out of 10 would just be to swing it over the wing, because then it's a better angle, a better pass from here. But again, he wouldn't be able to make it now due to it not being so high. If it was higher up, the big would be so much more behind the action, which would give time for you to swing to that wing and then entry pass. But instead, swings it, entry pass, screen away, dribble handoff, 2-man game, help sides late, alley. Like, just look how, it's insane, man. Like, the sets and how fluid and just how cerebral these guys are. It's crazy. Another huge staple that's part of my daily routine is reading. So right now, I'm actually reading The Power of Now. Everyone that's like in, you know, my circle or people that are around me consistently, I highly recommend that they do read, because it's another way to relax. It's like another stress reliever in a way. And, you know, you improve your vocabulary, you expand your knowledge. Like, there's so many different benefits from reading. You don't read just to read, read to learn. So if you have to reread a passage, for instance, like, as you see here, I don't just read to read. I read to highlight and to learn, and reread as well. Goes back to doing things with intent, not just doing something to say you got it done. You know what I'm saying? But try it for me, guys. Pick up a book that you would actually enjoy reading. Don't just get a book just to get a book. I like self-development books. I'm trying to expand on that as well. You know, I just bought the book by Phil Knight, Shoe Dog. In a year, I've read a good, like, 13, 14 books. Sometimes I even take 10 minutes to read, even 5. Just so I'm able to comprehend what I'm reading.